Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over a little bit of a dilemma going on here regarding Pokeballs come out of gifts. Now personally for me, I'm a big fan of Pokeballs, okay? I mean, everybody is, but here where I live in Alaska, we're very limited on stops as well as gyms, so it's a little bit more difficult to obtain Pokeballs like somebody who lives in a big city who can just sit in one spot and have their Go Plus or whatever auto spinner keep on spinning stops and just getting balls all day, and they don't really ever have to worry about ball problems, right? It's gonna be a lot of ball jokes in this video. Again, if you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. Now, I personally did an experiment myself. I opened up some gifts here, and we're gonna see the results of what we have going on as far as what Pokeballs did I get, what bundles did I get in them, okay? Now, we're gonna be going over a few more details regarding how I manage my how I manage my items, or at least the items that I am buying the most. And I feel like there's some sort of a trigger thing within Pokemon Go that detects the items that you use the most personally in your account, and it caters to you for those items. Sometimes I'll go over that a little bit farther down the line here. But first, let's go ahead and talk about what GoHub went over. They did a little bit of an experiment, and somebody else came up and found out that we are being shorthanded as far as Pokeballs are concerned when we are opening up gifts. So GoHub did do an article, and they did a few experiments, and they have come to the conclusion for their end that they are receiving less Pokeballs when they are opening up gifts. And not only that, you all have been literally telling me yourselves in the comments. I see them here and there, and this is why I'm making a video, because it seems like this is some sort of a concern. So they did say that the bundles for regular Pokeballs did go from 5 to 3. And it seems like that's the consistency that they were going to be getting throughout the opening of their gifts. So they did have the results of 39 Pokeballs, 10 Great Balls, and 3 Ultra Balls. 13 gifts with no Pokeball rewards. So that's 43.3% of the gifts that they opened that did not give them any Pokeballs whatsoever. All right, so I'm not going to go too much over how, the results here, because that's pretty much the gist of it. Now, all that is left is for us to personally go and open up our gifts to see what the deal is. Now, just because we open up our gifts, is that the determining factor whether or not Niantic has nerfed the Pokeballs coming out of gifts or not? Not necessarily. I'm just going to give you my personal findings and show you what we were able to come up with and our conclusion for, what we're getting here, to see if we're actually getting ripped off personally for my account. All right, now, again, I was going to go over the items and catering and stuff, but first let's go ahead and do a little bit of a looky-see here what we got. So all right, let's hop right into this. So we're in my profile here, we're looking at my items. Now I'm going to delete a few items as far as Pokeballs so we can make it even, so we know exactly where we're at. So we're going to delete 6 Ultra Balls, 3 Great Balls, and 2 Pokeballs. So we're just at an even, so we know exactly how many we got. I mean, we can know exactly how many we got if we didn't delete those, but we're just gonna make it nice and clean. All right, great. Now I did open up about, I would say, 3 or 4 gifts last night. So we are going to be short that, but it doesn't really matter because we still have a good sample size to open up to see what we are gonna be getting out of those. Now, I am gonna be opening up my Patreon gifts only. Shout out to all my patrons, really appreciate you. I do need to go through them and sort them out because there's a lot of patrons, God bless you, that have, fallen off as far as, they're not a patron anymore. But that's okay, things happen in life, and I have no ill will against anybody like that. It's, oh, you're not a patron anymore? Oh, you're an enemy. Don't give a damn. You supported me at one point in time. Thumbs up, shake your hand. Chia, appreciate you. It's nothing to do with like, oh, you're not a supporter anymore. I just got to make space. I had to delete some people, okay? Everybody's talking about they need more bag space, they need more Pokemon space. I need more people space, okay? I need more people space. All right, so anyways, we're going down the list here. Shout out again to all my patrons. Now, let's go ahead and go over this now. I personally buy Pokeballs in the shop. Now, I know you might cringe at that because you're thinking, what a waste of money. The Pokeballs are free. You can just sit at a Pokestop and get them. All right, well, at the rate of what I'm catching, for the spawns that we have, there's a decent amount of spawns for sure, but when it comes down to Pokestops and getting items and in your return of items, it's not there unless I'm literally sitting downtown, and I'm not going to be doing that, right? That's, it's going to actually outweigh the gas prices at that point, so I might as well just buy Pokeballs and just keep the factory going so I can keep on getting Stardust. Okay, that's just the way I play. A lot of the money that I spend, not all the money that I spend on this game are going to taxes for a write-off. So the more I spend, the better to, you know, as long as it's equal to the money that I'm making. As long as I don't overspend. Say I'm not like spending like $1,000 on Pokemon Go a month. That would not be good. Okay, so you got the gist, you got the rundown. I love Pokeball. So Niantic has catered to me specifically in the shop because I can get a bundle for 375 Pokecoins for about 125 or 35 Pokeballs, which is good for me because I personally buy the damn bundle for 800 Pokecoins that comes with 200 Pokeballs, which is an absolute ripoff. So that little bundle, which is called the trainee for me, which is a big insult because I was literally the first level 50 in Alaska, one of the first level, no, I said that wrong. First level 40, not first level 50. I just didn't have that time. I didn't give a shit. There's too many people trying to compete with me. Oh, I'm gonna beat Poke. Okay, beat Poke. Good for you. You didn't beat me to 40. That's where you really needed to beat me. Anyways, taking a look at the results. 5 bundle, 5 bundle, 5 bundle, 5 bundle. I thought the 5 bundles went away, and this is not to contradict GoHub, okay, or contradict that Niantic is actually taking away Pokeballs. But look at me. I can't say it. That they have. Every Pokeball bundle that I got was 5. Now, granted, I didn't get it in every gift that I opened, but that's not to be expected. So look at that. We gained 9 Pokeballs for the Ultra League, or for the Ultra Balls, 20 for the Great Balls, and 40 for the Pokeballs. 40 Pokeballs, 20 Great Balls, and 9 Ultra Balls. That's pretty good yield, I think, right? I mean, that's not bad. A little bit of a distraction here. I got distracted by their enticing me with new items. I don't know, for some reason I feel like these Niantic headphones look sick. I don't give a damn if they're pink. If you're like a dude who's like, oh yeah, dudes don't wear pink. Yo, look, yo, let's make sure we stay in the lanes, right? All that, but you know, dudes can wear pink once in a while. A little pink don't hurt nobody, all right? Anyways, taking a look at the Pokeballs ripoff, right? Trainee box, 125 for 375 Pokecoins. That's a steal for me. So I feel like they're maybe catering to me. They know I like Pokeballs. I don't know. I'm not gonna ride on that one into the sunset. Definitely not going to sit on that one for sure, but it's a theory, okay? So as far as, are they nerfing the Pokeballs from the gifts? Probably. They're Pokemon. They're Niantic. So at the end of the day, they're probably doing some sort of a nerf. But that's not the only case of where people have been seeing nerfs. They're also seeing nerfs for Pokeballs at Pokestops. Like as if right when they drop the Go Plus Plus, they nerfed the items. Because here, look, this is what I could see them doing that because this is a scumbag company that pulls crap like this. That's not to take shots. If anybody at Niantic is watching me, employees, this is not me taking a shot at you. You're not the one, you know, pulling the punches in a lot of these decisions. So I'm not trying to attack you, but here's my theory. As soon as they release the Go Plus Plus, which can now use Ultra and Great Balls to catch, there was a glitch in the beginning that you can use them to auto catch as well, but they patched that the day after because they never let anything go that is actually going to benefit us. They continuously patch things that benefit the player base that are a glitch, and they fix them immediately, as opposed to glitches that have been here for years and are busted and broken and destroying the game. And they literally let them slide because there's no benefit to them there. It's not hurting us really, and it doesn't do anything to help them. Only disadvantages them. Oh great, we'll keep it. That's them. That they only take out things that help us. It's crazy. It's like they've got some sort of vendetta against the community, which at this point, how we are attacking them, I see. But the thing is, the only reason why we're attacking them is because they're so incompetent in what they do and how badly and poorly they treat their player base for how dedicated and how what's the word I'm looking for? Loyal we've been, right? Anyways, I don't know. So what I was gonna say before I got into that little tangent there is the Go Plus Plus, they nerfed it so we can use Ultra and Great Balls. So they're like, nerf it because they can use those now. Like, I can guarantee they did something like that. Not only that, but when this is reversed engineered, the Go Plus Plus, because if you're fooling yourself and you think that there's not going to be an auto catcher for Ultra and Great Balls by a third-party company, you're gravely mistaken. Just like you think that there's going to be no Ash Greninja, or just like you think that they're not going to introduce, remember like the newer generations that we have now that I was screaming about how we're going to get, and how I was screaming how we were going to get mega evolutions, and people kept telling me stop clickbaiting, stop clickbait this, you bunch of not you guys, just the people running their mouth. So here we are, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So as soon as we get these new devices, it's going to be paramount for you to go and sit somewhere and just stack up Ultra and Great Balls so you can auto catch with these third-party devices when they are released. It's going to be golden. It's going to be good old stuff. Anyways, yeah, Niantic's probably on some antics. Personally, I can't say that it happened to me, as we just opened up all my gifts and I got a 5 bundle from each one. As Go Hub did state that they think that they went from a 5 bundle to a 3 bundle. And this could be circumstantial between accounts, because we do know Niantic is able to switch certain accounts to do certain things. Now, if you're thinking, well, slow down there, Poke, that you're getting a little bit sinister in the way you're talking and how they're going to particularly go after certain individuals and make them not get items. You think that's a joke? You think that that's not happening? That is happening. How many of these people need a wake-up call? I know a lot of you are probably like, yeah, preach it, Poke, let's go. But there's a good handful of them out there that probably, you know, they should probably be just disregarded. I shouldn't even, because let's talk about how they literally nerfed remote raiders so that their shinies were a lower odd. Literally, I wonder how many times they've done this. We just didn't notice. And as far as us getting some sort of a sample, or you know, figuring it out over a period of time, what if they did it for a day and then there was no time for us to even get a sample size after that because it's already off? They shut it off, but it was only for that time period, but we didn't know. See, all this manipulation behind the scenes, the algorithm, newer accounts getting shinies, and that is freaking fact, Jack. Newer accounts get shinies faster, quicker. You better believe it. I literally, on camera, I was recording it for you all, and I did it the other day. It's up there. I was on my son's account, split screen. I was showing you how to do split screen, right? So you can do all these little tricks. And I battled the Rocket Leader just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. I was just getting content. Oops, bumped the mic. And I encountered an Arlo, and at the end was a freaking shiny Apom Shadow. That was the first grunt that I battled, leader that I battled on his account in years. And then right away it was a shiny Shadow. And then I haven't opened his account in months. And then the second I open it up with my account side by side, I go on and walk, because now I can have 2 incense on side by side, daily incense. So if I get a Glaring Bird, I'll just take it. I'll take that, son. Thank you. He got 2 shinies, a Rockruff off the daily incense, and Onyx. And I'm like, I just opened your account. And this has happened multiple times on his account. Every time I go several months and then open it up, I get a shiny. Anyways, this is just more testimony as to they will manipulate individuals' accounts. So if you're thinking, oh, we're all in the same boat. No, we're not. We're not in the same boat. We're in different boats in this game. It makes so much money. They've got a handle on this so well, and we can't see what's going on behind the scenes. There's no Twitter files, no X files. So we're not going to be able to see what's going on. So they can do whatever the hell they want to manipulate this stuff. I heard there's a thing going on in the UK. I'm stretching this video out now a little long, but I heard there's something in the UK, a new law that's going to be implemented that could is the keyword, potentially force Niantic to show shiny odds and just the numbers in general for things like, I don't know, say a new Pokemon was released in an egg, like Larvesta bullshit. Remember that crap? Such a scam. It's like a casino. They might have to force, like, say, what is the percent? Not the 4 or 5 egg crap. What does that mean? What, 1%? They'll literally have to show the percent. But that'll wait for that day. We'll have to see. I feel like if they have to do it in the UK, people they'll have to do it everywhere. But here's the thing: if they do it in the UK, we'll know the numbers everywhere, unless they manipulate the numbers for different countries. Okay, so there you go. Anyways, there you have it. The Pokeball situation going on here. I really had to iterate all of this because people just really need to drive the point home sometimes by just saying all this. Anyways, there you have it, folks. As far as them nerfing Pokeballs, probably. Personally, for me, I haven't really noticed it too much at all, as the bundles were still great as 5 for myself. But then again, maybe they know my account loads regular Pokeballs, as I do spend money on them, literally money on those damn Pokeballs. So they're not busting my balls. Are they busting your balls? Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Thank you for watching, and take care.